If you're thinking about becoming a business analyst, or maybe you've been working as one, you've probably asked yourself this question: is business analysis still future-proof career in 2026? With AI advancing at incredible pace, companies automating processes, and new technologies appearing almost every month, it's a fair question. Will business analysts still need it? Will AI replace it? Or is this actually a professional that's becoming more valuable than ever? Hi, my name is Natalia. I have over 15 years of experience in business analysis. I worked as a business analyst, as a senior business analyst, as a business analyst manager, and for the last 3 years, I work as a director. I'm leading a team of business analysts and data analysts. And I'd like to share my perspective, which is not based on the hype or fear, but what I'm seeing in real organizations. And I might surprise you. Let's dive in. Why everyone thinks business analysts are at risk. Let's start with the obvious. Many people believe that business analysts are among the first professionals that AI will replace. But why? Traditionally, business analysts would spend a lot of time on writing requirements, documenting processes, building, creating user stories and use cases, and taking notes. Basically producing documentation. And today, AI can generate all of that very easily. Give a rough idea to ChatGPT and within seconds it will produce user stories, requirements, stakeholder emails, diagrams, acceptance criteria. That's impressive, but also it's scary. And yes, some tasks that used to take hours now take minutes. So does this mean that business analyst becomes obsolete? I don't think so. But I do think we're asking the wrong question. I think to answer the question if AI is going to replace business analysts, we have to think about history. Because history teaches something very important. Excel did not eliminate accountants. PowerPoint did not eliminate consultants. And Google did not eliminate researchers. Those tools did not eliminate professionals, but they did change how they work. So AI is going to do exactly the same thing. It will replace repetitive work. It will accelerate documentation because business analysts, again, producing a lot of documentation. And ultimately, it will improve productivity. So AI will not replace business analysts as a professional because business analysis have never been really about documentation. Documentation is just a visible part of business analyst job. But the real value that business analyst brings happens before the documentation is actually being written. Let's talk about what businesses actually paying business analysts for. Organizations don't hire business analysts because they need somebody to write user stories. They hire business analysts because they have uncertainty. So they need somebody who is going to dive in all the details and all the nitty-gritty nuances and processes, bring all the stakeholders together and bring clarity. Companies and organizations facing different issues. They have competing priorities, conflicting stakeholders' opinions, budget limitations, political changes, changing in regulations, and technology constraints. At the beginning of the project, nobody knows exactly what the right solution is. And that's why experienced business analysts brings enormous value to the project. Business analyst's job is to create a connection with the stakeholders, to ask better questions, to understand what the real business problems are, to identify risks, to challenge assumptions, to connect technical teams with the business teams, and of course help executives to make informal decisions. AI can suggest questions and answers, but AI cannot walk into the room with 10 stakeholders who all disagree and help them to build relationships and to come to the consensus. AI cannot walk into the room with executives, make a presentation, explain all the risks, explain the benefits, some additional nuances, and answer all their questions so to help them to make the right decisions. All of this are still very human skills. Business analyst role is changing. Remember at the beginning I said, I think we're asking the wrong question. And here is where lots of people are making a mistake. They are imagining that business analysis will look in 2030 exactly the same as in 2015. I promise you, it will not. I remember starting in business analysis in 2010, 2011. And from experience perspective view, I can tell you that business analysis back then was very different from what it is in 2026. The profession is evolving with the world and with technology. The future business analyst won't spend most of their day documenting. Instead, they will spend more time on interpreting AI-generated outputs, validating business assumptions, making strategic recommendations, analyzing complex data, evaluating AI solutions, improving customer experience, and solving cross-functional business problems. In many organizations, business analysts becoming more strategic advisors and less document writers. And that's where I think business analyst profession is actually heading. That's what brings the value to organization. The skills which will matter most. So which skills will matter most? If you want your business analyst career to thrive over the next decade, I would focus more on the thinking skills and human skills. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Think about critical thinking, business strategy, decision making, problem solving, data literacy, AI literacy, understanding how businesses make money, understanding customer behavior, understanding organizational change. Now let's talk about human skills. Think about communication, negotiation, facilitation, and of course, very important, emotional intelligence. So professionals who will have a business knowledge, plus the AI tools, plus interpersonal skills, will definitely outperform those who will not learn AI tools and those who will rely on AI tools for everything. So is business analysis still a future career proof in 2026? My answer is yes, but only if you're willing to evolve. In fact, I think business analysts who will help organizations to solve difficult business problems will become even more valuable. I think AI won't replace business analysts, but business analysts who know how to use the AI tool will replace those who don't. Technology changes, market changes, AI changes. Organizations will always need people who can understand complex business problems. People who can connect stakeholders, who can evaluate opinions, and ultimately help them to make the right decisions. That's what business analysis has always been about. And that's where I think the future of this profession is heading. If you find this video helpful, I really appreciate if you hit the like button, so it will help YouTube to share this video with more people. I also would love to hear your opinion. Do you think AI will replace business analysts, or do you think this professional is going to become more important? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're serious about building successful career in business analysis, subscribe for Top Business Analyst Academy channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video.